Well, hello and welcome, my Leo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your Path of True Love read for May, June 2020. I am your reader, Mark-Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and Leo rising. No, I'm not a Leo. I just look like one. Mars conjunct Leo. Otherwise, really, I've got so much introverted planet stuff that I really wouldn't leave the house, let alone have a YouTube channel. So welcome aboard. If you're new to my channel, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell because I am putting out content every day. I checked. Some things may go over that midnight line and post for the next day, but it was recorded on the day of doing live streams and these recorded videos and the daily reads. They're all just great fun. And just trying to get us all through this. That's why I'm doing the AM and PM, sometimes either or, live chats, different lunar based. You'll see. Let's go look at my catalog. I've got tons of playlists. I'm a Virgo. So shall we get down to business? This is a general read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's a little cliche on YouTube, but I think it's sort of the best intuitive rule of thumb so you don't drive yourself nuts, which is easy to do with all this information. Just sort of let the gut do the sifting, as it were, your own intuitive process. We are only doing a 7-card draw for the Path of True Love this time around. Upload times are still a little ridiculous. It's a little crapshoot from day to day, whether something is going to take 15 minutes to upload or 3 hours. So I'm just trying to keep these relatively around 30 to 40 minutes for 7 cards, but only drawing from 6 decks. You will see which deck gets the double dip. The double dip deck. That's tricky. It's a little hard to say, but I think I said it. If not, YouTube will let me know. So let's get down to it. Path of True Love is your path, regardless of twin flames and soulmates and true lovers. Oh my, does not matter. This is about you becoming true love, your spiritual path, your hero's journey, your healing journey through your relationships of many different kinds and colors. Certainly not just the romantic sexual ones, but we know those are the hardest. Come on, those are the hardest, man. Like, you know, well, with some people, the familial ones are the hardest. You know, we're all dealt different ones. It's all the path of true love. It's all about your path of awakening, becoming the truth of who you are, the God, Goddess, Angel, Ascended Master, higher self that you are at your core. So let's get you some pieces of the puzzle, and let's try and have some fun with it. Why? Because we've got placements in Leo. Why shouldn't we? Take a nice deep breath. I will breathe. You will breathe. Together we will see what the gods got to say. But we're going to start with the angels. The Healing with the Angel Oracle. All the decks I read are at the bottom of the description box. Go look. There's cool stuff down there. My angels, please, 1 card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the Path of True Love for May, June 2020. What do you got for us? I'm in on this one. I don't mind. Where am I going to be on the Path of True Love? What's going on? What is the Healing with the Angels Oracle? What is the angel that we can turn to for healing that's ready to work with us on this healing journey called the Path of True Love for May, June 2020, and we've got the card of miracles. Yes, the miracle angel. Yes, meaning that things are going to defy natural law. Things are going to happen that really shouldn't be happening. That really is our at least our terrestrial, 3rd dimensional, 4th dimensional interpretation. Something that shouldn't be healed is healed. Right? Makes no sense how it happened. Defies logic of all kinds. The other one is that there really is a movement of forgiveness within us, and that's the Course in Miracles version of a miracle, shifting from fear to love, that alchemy, however you want to see that. But let's see, it's only the first card down out of 7. Let's keep going. Let's ask the goddesses through the whispers of love. The daughters of the moon, whispers of love, the daughters of the moon tarot. I've got too many decks in my head. Notice the pronunciation. Nice deep breath. My goddesses, please. The collective divine feminine, the collective divine yin, please. 1 card in clarity for the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Path of True Love, May, June 2020. Please, the angels are talking about miracles. Can you give us an idea of what that miracle might pertain to, being one of the 2 tarot decks in the 7 card draw. Just give us a little sneaky peek. Path of True Love, Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, May, June. What's the miracle about, please, my goddesses? Ooh, that was close. That was close, but no cigar. I felt it. Please, please. Can you give us a clue, a tip, a hint? Nope. 1 card, please. A clue, a tip, a hint. Here we go. And it's the card of celebration, the card of revelation, the card of judgment, something being revealed, a miraculous revelation. Rock and roll. Liking this reading a lot so far, being a Leo rising. All right, so let's leave that there. Let's see what's being revealed. So something will be miraculously revealed. Pieces of the puzzle will come together. Doesn't mean it's the end of the story. That's the card of Shakti, the life dancer, the world, or the universe. This is the card of judgment, where something is revealed, seen clearly. The women appear to be dancing on a mountainside. Really, they're dancing on the belly of the goddess, and really, what's the difference? They're both the same thing anyway, but the artist is being very specific in how there are 2 ways to look at this, that something can be looked at one way and then another, and something is, revealed, right? They're literally dancing around the navel of the Great Mother. Yeah. Miraculous revelation. Let's see. Let's ask the gods, the divine masculines, with the mythic tarot, right? Healing with the Angels Oracle, Daughters of the Moon tarot, the mythic tarot for the divine masculines. Breathe. My gods, hello Apollo. Hello, 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 my brilliant, bright Apollo. Please, my gods, 1 card in clarity for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love, May, June 2020. Really digging this a lot with this card of miracles from the angels and this card of celebration, revelation from the goddesses. What say you, my divine masculines, my divine yin? Clue, a tip, a hint. Can you please clarify for the path of true love for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, May, June 2020. The Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo card. Something's growing, something's building. Not the fastest of the 4 knights, the slowest, but he's at a walk, right? They're walking. It's not a total standstill, it's walking. If you've ever ridden a horse, right? You know, there is gallop, there is canter, there is trot, and there is walk. Well, the Virgo is mutable earth, so it is going to move, but it might move at a walk. So this is something that might not be in the timing that our egos want necessarily, Leos that we are. A little Veruca salt sprinkled on top, as it were. But something is being revealed, and as I tune to the vibe of that card, it is something that's been occupying our minds, right? Occupation and health, or 6th house, right? Service. So this has been something that we've been working on, that's developing and involves either a Virgo person, you know how I am with court cards, or it really has to do with what we are occupied with physically, right? Yang, the divine masculine, the gods. This deck speaks of the outside, and there are beehives here saying that, you know, the bees don't go out and get nectar and pollen and then 2 seconds later there's honey. No, there is a process. But a creative process of alchemy and transformation and stuff going on here. So there's a miracle in play, but maybe seeing it more slowly on the outside than we would prefer. And who wants to take a miracle slowly? Only those that know better. I bet. Let's ask the Ascended Masters, and this is where we get our double dip. Damn it! Double dip deck. That's hard to say. It could have meant 2 private investigators, which these kind of are. The half of the love pack by Chuck Spezzano being the suit of the problem, the other half being the suits of luck, healing, and grace. Let's play with these. I want to know, because if we're going to see a miracle, I think we would see what kind of miracle in the lead to gold, the problem to the grace, the healing, or the luck. Let's see. Breathe. My Ascended Masters of the Path of True Love, please. What's the problem for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs this May, June 2020? What's left of May into all of June 2020, please? What do you got for us? Yes, could be timeless. Somebody watching this, I could see this could be timeless for them. But I'm invested now. I want to know, what's the problem? What are we dealing with? this Path of True Love for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, May, June 2020. Ooh, betrayal. Now, betrayal is the final circle of hell in Dante's Inferno. It is the worst of the worst, but that leads to the question of who is betraying who. If we're all one, we can only betray ourselves. Yeah, I got it. And we're always learning, and things couldn't have happened any other way. But there is definitely some kind of miraculous exposing of a betrayal of some kind. And again, it could be how we betray ourselves. Right? We betray our honor codes. We betray our self-worth. All part of the learning paradigm, for sure. But on the path of true love, this could be about healing past betrayals, your own or someone betraying you, as well as it could be on the path of true love, a betrayal is going to be revealed, and it'll be worth celebrating in some way, shape, or form, because there's a miracle involved. Tricky. Let's keep going. Because remember, that could totally be an internal, you realize you betrayed your trust in the divine, and the divine doesn't care. It sees the whole picture. A lot of what we forgive ourselves for, the divine's like, never condemned you in the first place. What do you know? You're in a video game, and you don't even know you're in a video game. Breathe. Let's ask the Ascended Masters for the luck, the healing, or the grace to remedy this, to balance it, however you want to see that, please. My Ascended Masters, one card in clarity. A piece of luck, a piece of healing, a piece of grace for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love. May, June 2020. What you got for us, Leo, was on the path of true love, the POTL. Love. Just straight up. Grace, suit, love. Love is your answer. Is there a betrayal of love? Will betrayal be healed by love? Will there be redemption? Well, it's a slow and steady wins the race, which says to me that with this miraculous sort of revelation celebration, this might have been something that's been going on for a while. A betrayal of love, or a betrayal that is healed by love. I suppose that could play itself out in different ways. I know the Leos are like, that was going so well. But remember, the opposite of betrayal is trust, right? If it's an emotion, I feel betrayed, then I feel like the opposite of that, right, is I can trust. That there's an opportunity for healing here on the path of true love that may have nothing to do with the current situation. But how many people are feeling betrayed right now? And I just don't mean romantic sexually. I mean, like in life, right? We all had plans. We all had plans for this spring and summer, right? Feeling a little betrayed. This could really be a huge healing for not just the Leos, but for all of life if we play our cards right. Let's get you a healing mantra deck card, because they seem very, very helpful, particularly in situations like this, from Matt Kahn, also from the Ascended Masters, who gave us the card of betrayal and the card of love. Let's see what this is about. Breathe. As the pieces of the puzzle come together, my Ascended Masters, please, no joke. Not that I ever joke about this stuff, well, I do, kind of, sort of. Please, one card in clarity. What is the perfect healing mantra for the Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Path of True Love, May, June 2020, because the angels are saying miracles here, and I've never seen a bad miracle, right? Anything that I regretted. That card of celebration, absolutely pieces of the puzzle coming together, revelation, seeing things differently, which certainly is a portend of a miracle or the effect of one. With that Knight of Cups, the Virgo card, that slow-moving knight, but one moving forward nonetheless. It's, I get that. Something is in process here. But this card of betrayal, is it self-betrayal? Is it betrayal of another? Is it cheating? Is it what's going on here? I mean, I'm single right now, so I can think of that meaning all sorts of different people, places, and things. And with that card of the grace of love, I get it. Love is the answer. But what is the perfect healing mantra that we can channel that love through? The Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, May, June 2020 on the path of true love. What you got for us, Ascended Masters of the path of true love? What is our perfect healing mantra? They made me work for that one. Celebrating simplicity. We got the card of celebration and the card of celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Well, ain't that just the gospel truth nowadays, right? Celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when I have less to manage and maintain. It's very Marie Kondo. I'm just going to say. I want to move into the Marie Kondo. Celebrating simplicity, shall we? I don't think this one is terribly long. No, it's not. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. When there are fewer details to manage, you are able to receive more joy. The more commitments that pile up in your life, the less likely you are to find the time to take everything in. Once all moving parts have been arranged in a proper working balance, simplicity can be celebrated, and you glean the most benefit from your reality. This mantra is ideal for creating stronger boundaries, always a good idea, healing your inner people pleaser, oh my God, and finding moments of serenity. I have a really, really good feeling about this. Whatever this betrayal is, I have a feeling it's going to be healed, because it might be like things are so much simpler now that it's dealt with, right? Like something is going to be revealed and things are going to be made simpler, and it will be worth celebrating. I have no idea what the means or the form. It's the different, like I can feel the content. I can't determine the form of what this betrayal is, because it's probably going to play itself out differently over a quantum arena, if you will, of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for Leo of all possible things, right? It could totally be betraying your own confidence, right? Betraying your own soul, right? Being cowardly instead of brave, which is sort of a Leo thing, cowardly lion and all of that. I know. It ain't the easiest thing in the world. You try being a purple-haired gay witch from Long Island. On YouTube, yes, witch work. All right, last card down, the Whisper of Love from your higher selves and the higher selves of all involved. I'm guessing mine too, so here we go. Breathe. That feels good. Please, the higher selves of all involved, my own included, please, one card in clarity. A whisper of love from the higher self collective to the Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love. May, June 2020. Considering we've got miracles and celebration, Knight of Pentacles, betrayal, love, and celebrating simplicity. A double dip on the celebration there. What have you got for us? Please, a clarifying, declarative, higher self, whisper of love for us, Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs on the path of true love for May, June 2020. Will you please? Will you please? Honesty is essential. Oh boy. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Oh, something's coming up. Something's coming up. Something's coming up. And we are being told now in advance to be honest. If we have betrayed, be honest about it. And if you gotta call it as it is, you could say, I was in pain. I wouldn't have done it. Nobody betrays anybody unless they're in pain, unless they're terrified, right? But there is a miracle happening here. I just wonder if you're, and it's going to play itself out differently. I get that. The thing revealed is either going to be your own betrayal of self, your betrayal of another, or another betraying you. One that you might already know about. Like, that's what I get from this Virgo thing. It might be occupying your mind. Might have been something that's been going on for a while. But there's something simple about here with that celebrating simplicity here, that I would really work that mantra. I'm more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Like, if you're the one that has to be honest about the betrayal, or be honest about how you feel about the betrayal, or whatever that is in that schemata. But otherwise, honesty is essential, particularly if miracles are in play with revelation. That totally makes sense. And this is probably not an overnight thing. This has probably been brewing like a hive of bees making honey full of sting. That certainly the sting might be there's a betrayal there, but there is love here. This card does not come up out of nowhere for nothing. The grace of love, that love conquers all. It's not the card of true love. There's another one in this deck, but that there is love here. And with that, being able to celebrate simplicity, that it might just be that with this sort of cleared out, dealt with, no longer in the closet, as it were, you're more fulfilled because there's less to manage and maintain. Sounds very, very interesting. I don't know if that's me directly. I don't have that many people in my life at the moment, but certainly there have been some betrayals that have gone down. It'd be interesting to see with all of these retrogrades going down what happens next month, don't you think? So, may the Leo collective, myself involved, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, be blessed with all that we need on the path of true love, that we may celebrate simplicity and just celebrate in general, because there's a miracle about some betrayal where love heals it in some way, shape, or form, though it may take some time to do so, but honesty is essential, and that we can be honest with ourselves and we can be honest with others, sometimes a little too much, being the Leos that we are, unless we betray ourselves and allow cowardice to rule the day rather than courage. But may we be blessed with all that we need to speak our truth in honesty and in a loving manner for our well-being and for the well-being of all. May we be so blessed. So mote it be. And so it is. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment in the comment section below, check my description box by all means. And above all else, wishing you the very best and the very blessed of the path of true love, May, June, hail. Farewell, and blessed, blessed be.